Yeah, wizard time! It's crazy to think of how much the internet is just straight up bots nowadays. Heck yeah. Gaming it up. Me and my 3 couch potatoes against the world. When I get to Mirage, though, it's all over for you hoes. Not that I hear, but I think the echo might be coming from the plants, because they all make the same exact sound, now that I think about it. Are these potatoes not close enough to my king parsley to be made happy by it? Footstream? Never, thank you. My plants are finally happy. Thank you, I pride myself on not being fat. Get my pet in here. This game is wizard101 on PC. Abby normal. This game is on PC and console, I believe, but it is not crossplay. Thank you for the follow. I am not too sure what that means. Ooh, look at that Anubis pet. That's such a cute pet. Where'd you get that? Unavailable! Whatever. That's such a cool looking pet. Thank you so much for the 2 roses, Lucky Star 7. And hello, welcome in, new people. Thank you for the follow. Alright, let's see, where am I wings? Strength. Kakatopia it is. Thank you for the follow. I always scrapped the last one. Thank you so much for the rose, Trey M. How is everybody doing today? Anything fun going on? This game is quite old. Early 2000s. Please do like, share, follow. That would be much appreciated. Thank you so much for the heart, Chris56. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for the rose, Chris56. I really appreciate you. That was Salmon Joy. Oh, it liked the Salmon Joy. Thank you so much for the gifts, Trey M. I really appreciate the hearts. Hell yeah. Hopefully they don't give you a stomach ache. Hey! I got all of them! Round of applause for me. That's rare for me. Musical genius indeed. Audio sounding okay for everyone, by the way? Double checking. Okay. Thank you so much for the finger hearts, Chris56. You are so appreciated. Alright, ran out of energy for the time being. Let's see, should we keep this one or go for... Go back to Governor Jasmine over here. I don't need to go to the bazaar. Where do I need to go? Let's go. Do I look like someone's mother? Thank you so much for the rose, Chris56. I love roses. They're my favorite flower, actually, because they are non-toxic to cats. Okay, just double checking everything. Do I gotta do shit in Celestia? If I don't want to do that. I'm gonna hide you. This is for me later. This too. Can I make the evil war shield? Close, but no cigar. What else do I have? Avalon? Oh, I don't like fishing quests. They're my least favorite of all of the quests, I feel. Let's just go to Azteca. And I'll figure out the other stuff eventually. Thank you so much for the gift, Chris56. Super appreciated. And thank you for the follows. Love in the heart. Yeah, maybe we'd have less problem if more people had moms. Ooh, silver chest. That's like a reward. I'm actually pretty okay at these. I know the pet game may fool you, but... Give me a 5! Oh my god! I just need one more! No, 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 no! God! Of course it would do that to me. Okay. I guess mothers are the one leaving now. If less people were parents, yeah, that one's also a good answer. We can't wait to be mothers. There is not music-oriented abilities, like, except for the gardening games. You know, I'm supposed to be looking for the location of some things, but I don't know. Ooh, what do you have? Let me see this. Do you have raw in here? No, you have everything except for the one I need? Okay. Great, thank you. What's in here? Fibrous course. Oh, I need to be here. That is true. What is this?
The Shadow Queen twisted me at the root. I will always remember your efforts. To reach Mother Moon, you must go down, down, down. Place the Starfall Lily in the alcove at the Eternal Falls. Follow the path to
Thank you for
Tierra
the
de Brea.
follow.
Ladies and
I
gentlemen,
did
meet
try to play Warframe at one point, but I never could get into it.
Replace the Starfall Lily in the... There is a soft growl.
I chose
like
Death
snoring
School
as Techosaur.
in a revelation that was no surprise to anyone.
You made it! It is remarkable!
I gotta get this chest. Insufficient energy! By one. I have one. I literally could have just read that. I don't... Where do I get my next energy? Tell me. Inspire me. Let me find out. 5 minutes. Alright, I can do one battle and come back, and none of you better touch that. That is mine. That is mine! And if someone touches that, I'm gonna get butthurt about it. Oh, let me just insert myself. Oh, I forgot to take out the monstrology stuff. That's fine. That's fine. It just gives rewards, more or less, but you need multiple people to use the cantrip magic touch on it to open it. Ooh, they're still using the Safari over here, I see. It's kind of interesting. Sure. baddies yelling at him was enough to kill them. Real talk.
You'll find Chief Gianni Long
Oh my god, is my...
Looks like if X busy, if you'd like more space in your backpack, you can always purchase a handy expand backpack elixir from the Crown Shop.
Shut up! How about that? How about shut up? Do I need this? I'll need this. I don't need you either. You. I don't need any of these. Maybe those. Not these. I also don't think I need these. All these paintings, they want me to get rid of my precious paintings. I don't need this. I've literally never played the Harry Potter PC games. I did not know those were actually a thing. I do probably need to put stuff elsewhere though, actually. I have so much in my bag. Do I even need this? What do I need an Elmi statue for? Oh, okay, those are interesting. I like the way deadbeats look, and honestly, I like the way a lot of these plants look. I just never find myself actually using the ones that aren't super useful. Items I'm selling, but alright, what's going on in my bank? Let's figure that out. What do I have in here? Nothing? I just have nothing in my bank? Actually, I heard a couple of these pets were pretty good, I just don't remember which one. This one? I think? That one's really cute. Actually, I kind of forgot about this. Yes, there is a place for me to decorate that is a home. I need to start, like, putting stuff there, though. I am keeping too many things. And for what? Why am I doing that? Alright, let's mark location. Open this. Pretty much all spell elements. Okay, pretty cool. And then I'm gonna go home and put some stuff down. And get some stuff out of my inventory. Ooh, the bonus though. It's worth it for now. Thank you! It's from a bundle. Thank you for the follow. Alright. Backpack. What do I need? What do I not need? I'm gonna keep wearing this one, I think, for a bit. I don't think I need that. I'll keep it. I'll keep it for fishing. Keep that. Why do I need those? I'll just put that in my bank. That can go in the bank. Honestly, I don't need those. They're not great. That's okay, this can go to the bank too for a bit. I can put this in the bank and keep this for fishing. Honestly, slightly better stats, but I like the Maycast. Put this one in the bank. I should have just sold that realistically, but that's fine. I do like horror movies. Honestly, I like what I have better than any of these. I'll put that one in the shared bank, though. My backpack is so full, Christ. I have too much stuff. Why do I have so much stuff? In the shared bank. Yeah. You can also go to the bank. You can go to the bank. You can go to the bank. Oh, I love the mummy cat. You can go in the bank, though. You can go in the bank. You can go in the shared bank. You're adorable, but you can go in the bank. Also the bank. I mean, these are not that much. Oh my gosh, what all do I have? I have so much stuff. Dang, is my headset that bad? Thank you for the rose, Casey. Really appreciate it. I do like some horror games. I like watching them more than I like playing them a lot of the time. Say what you will about that. Alright, what's all in my bank? What can I get rid of? I don't need this. I don't need this. I think that's cute. Keep that. Oh, I love that so much. Oh, it comes with Ship of Fools. That's very neat. I literally have one that is the same as that. Keep the pumpkin mask. Keep that. Oh, I don't need that. I'm gonna sell that. Keep that. I really don't need that. I have not seen Stranger Things, but thank you for the follow. Oh, that's such a cool bit. I like that one too, so I'll keep it. That one's a goner. Love that one. I'll keep it for the spice. Keeping that one. We'll keep that one. Getting rid of that one. Keeping that one. Keeping that one. Keeping that one. Keeping that one. I don't need the candle one. Actually, I'll keep it because it's cute. I don't think I have a favorite superhero, honestly. I've never been too big into, like, superhero media. I did like the... What was it? I liked the Deadpool movies. I thought those were pretty cool. Am I gonna use that for anything? Probably not. Maybe that one though. Wait, those are both kind of cool, so I'll keep them. I really don't know what I'm gonna do with some of these. I just like them. Alright. Now, what is... Oh, there's some things that are locked, I see. I love that hat. That's so cool. And the scythe, very cool. This was the worst thing I ever purchased, ever. It's a -60 mount. I don't know why I did that. I hate that, but it's funny, I guess. Sure. Alright, let's go to the backpack. Sell stuff from the backpack. L? L for what? What did I do? I don't need you anymore. The hood, I mean. I'm gonna keep a gallery painting. Do not need that. I will keep a hound painting. A messenger painting. A stag painting. That's cute, but what can I possibly use that for? I don't know. But I want it, so I'll keep it. I think it's so criminal that... Like, how do I have 100 slots out of my... What do I even have in there? I don't have anything in here. This to sell it. I kind of hate and love that, honestly. It's getting sold. Getting sold. Getting sold. Why do I have all this random stuff in here? Honestly, I don't have any celebrity crushes. I can't really have a crush on somebody I know nothing about. I guess. Let's see. I don't need this. Or this. Or those. Or those. Or, like, where am I getting some of these? I don't even know where some of these came from. I think I just shoved them in there because my backpack was getting full and I did not want to deal with it. Who would have realized all the cool things I want to keep would have eventually started taking up too much space? Why do I even have that? I can't even use that. I don't even really know what I would do with that one either. It's kind of cool though. I don't need this spyglass, I don't think. You can turn, like, not rings or amulets or whatever, but you can turn wands into decorations, and you can get, like mannequins to put clothing on. I don't need you. I'm gonna sell you too. You're also getting sold. I kind of like this one though, because it looks like it's gonna beat you up, and I find that funny. I don't need that, or that, or that. Keep the graveyard tree. Don't need that. Don't need that. I'll keep it for pizzazz. How do I define a crush? I don't know, because I think there's like different ways to it if I think about it. Like I've had like friend crushes before where it's like you just think someone's cool and you want to be their friend, but like it's hard to make friends, so it's like you don't know how to really like talk to them. And I think like there's also a crush of where it's like they're already your friend, but you want to get to know them better, you know, possibly for more than a friend. But I think both, or maybe not both, but I do think in general for having a crush you have to know at least a little bit about somebody. Because if you don't know anything about them, I guess I don't really know how I would define a crush in that way. I don't think appearance is enough. And then I think there's also, I guess there could be like crush in the sense of like how people have crushes on fictional characters where it's not, it's about more so how they act, and it's like, oh, I want someone in my life who treats me like this character treats this other character. Like that's a way of doing it, I would say. I'm crushing on my boyfriend. Hopefully, I will finally be able to actually make some room now. It's a cube sculpture. That's kind of lame. That's okay. One could also say I have a little bit of a crush on the moderator. Protecting me from the big bads of the stream. Okay, wait, I kinda like the mummy. I wanna keep the mummy. Do I really need all of these guys? I don't know what they do, so maybe. Don't need that though. See, I wish this game didn't make you feel bad when you're putting stuff, or you're selling stuff, because it makes me scared that, like, oh, am I selling something that I want later? And am I selling something that, like, I'm gonna need, that I'm gonna regret selling? This isn't unlocked, is it? Oh, it's just there. Goodbye. I keep forgetting to sell you, so just, goodbye. I don't need this either. I'm just gonna Gold's easy to come by. See? Gold boost elixir. Easy to come by. Major gold elixir, even. I'll put you there. We'll put you in the bank for now. Bank. That's kind of what I'm doing, is I'm moving stuff around from my backpack to my bank to my shared bank. But they each have like an item limit, unfortunately, so I'm kind of like trying to figure out where I want to put these things. And I'll eventually get rid of more of them to put in my house. Like, some of this stuff is specifically for my house. And I just haven't gotten around to figuring out where I want to put it. Alright, now I have 43 space in my backpack. Okay. I'm doing better. So much better. My backpack was so full. Thank you so much for the rose, Chris56. No, I don't have enough to do magic touch. Magic touch is such an odd word for some of these. Although I do like how creative the worlds get over time. Look, it's a little frog! Oh, why is he looking like that? He looks so sad. That doesn't sound like a snort. That's not a little...
Right. But you'll have to deal with Ezra Bad Taste, a Thunderhorn ghoul who has risen from the grave and taken over the mine.
Ezra Bad Taste? Why is he called that? An Imagine Dragon shirt. That's pretty good. Go to the Cave of Bad Taste. I don't think I want to go to the Cave of Bad Taste, to be real honest with you. Let me get rid of these, though. The Cave of Bad Taste doesn't really sound like where I want to be, but hey. You get into the Cave of Bad Taste and they have like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm qualified to say what bad taste is.
50 years of death leaves a bitter taste that's hard to get rid of. Let me try to wash my mouth with your blood.
Oh, that's a threat that's not very thinly veiled, isn't it? Oh. I'll do one of these bad boys. Or two. Why not? Let's do 4. I hate myself. A cave full of live, laugh, love signs and massive hairspray hairdo. Hey, I like the hairspray hairdos from the 80s. I think those are cool. Thank you for the roses, Chris56. They are super appreciated. Everything from the 80s should slap, honestly. 80s is great taste. I'm just gonna say it. Oh my god, he just slapped me like that? Who told him he could do that? I was never a big fan of the whole cottagecore thing. I will say that. That part is true. Look at you, strawberry cows. You make me go wow. That's all I think of when I think of cottagecore, is like when it was big on TikTok and it was like everywhere. Hello, welcome in. How are you today? Oh my gosh. That beat me up. Azteca bosses are not fun. At all. They suck. And I haven't even gotten my prism yet. I am playing wizard101 for PC. Now I have that stuck in my head though. Look at you, strawberry cow, you make me go wow. When you move my way. I'll just do that. What if I wanted to be Miku Hatsune in Fortnite? Please don't kill me. Dum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. I don't like the way these kids look. Can you actually be Nicki Minaj on Fortnite? Actually, I think I'd want to be Hank Hill. That looks like it's going to kill me. I have never cosplayed before, but I would like to. Oh my gosh, that almost damn near killed me. One of these days I want to cosplay Alice from Alice Madness Returns. I think that would be such a fun, cool one to do. You can be Nicki Minaj in a Call of Duty game. I would like to be a cosplayer. I think that would be fun. It's just an expensive hobby, really. Frankenstein's monster, save me. Save me, Frankenstein's monster. Jazz hands. Plus, I think it depends. I don't really have anywhere to go where I would cosplay at the moment. I don't have any specific places I would do it. Hello, welcome in. I live in the United States of America, where you're not allowed to have rights. But you can buy the most processed meats available. Thank you for the follow, Cam. Cancer. All in my bones. Thank you so much for the heart, Cam. Super appreciated. I was certain I was gonna die there for a
Perhaps I
minute.
should have just tried to brush and floss.
You think? I love that couch though. Wait, I want that couch. How do I steal this couch? That would look so good in my house. Thank you for the rose, Cam. Really appreciate it. I love roses. That is a cool looking couch. Like the red, that would look so good in my house. I killed the guy, why can't I steal his couch? Oh my goodness, thank you for the full bouquet of roses, Cam. Super appreciated. Perhaps I'll use it to go kickstart my cosplaying hobby. Steal his life and his couch, absolutely. And I'm gonna steal that too, on top of it. Talk to Talali Long Cave. Who decided on that name? I don't know if I want to talk to Mr. Long Cave.
The outsider returns with some shiny shit. Now you need us to melt the gold down? You're a pushy one, outsider. The Pyramid of Mother Moon. That place was lost. You need greenstones to finish your key. Chao Chu and I have not spoken since our father died. You will have to strong-arm some green shields.
I should play
Taking you to
Skyrim
her.
one of these times. I think that would be a fun one. Hey, wait, where'd my mount go? Get back here. I can't believe it took that long for me to notice my mount was just not there. Back in my day. I wonder if this will be enough to kill. Hold on, let's find out. I can't believe I fizzled. Disrespectful. Lorax got stronger since I last saw him. I don't know if I've seen this spell. Wait a minute. Oh no, I have. I definitely have. Yeah, Skyrim I feel like wasn't that old. So much for getting to use my Ship of Fools spell, I guess. But that's okay. My Scarecrow will heal me. Literally. for nothing. Honestly, as an MMO kid, I was definitely on Elder Scrolls Online more. The difference between Elder Scrolls Online or Morrowind and Skyrim? Thank you for the follow. Online, it was just a standard MMORPG. It was the same difference between Final Fantasy XIV and the rest of the Final Fantasy games. It was a lot closer to an MMO than your typical Skyrim game, I feel. I mean, it functioned on the World of Warcraft model as well, so that was fun. And that's actually kind of why I lost interest in it over time, why I stopped playing it as much, was because it ran on the World of Warcraft model, and I just didn't want to keep up with the expansions and so on. I have not played Final Fantasy 16, but I have played Final Fantasy 14. The MMO is actually the only Final Fantasy game I really played. Thank you so much for the bouquet of roses, Chad for Horror. Super appreciate it. I love roses. Yeah, I was definitely more of an MMO person than anything, so each of the installments in this game I have the most experience with the MMO version.
Stranger, why do you come here? My brother sent you? I have trouble believing that. We don't talk. No, father did not leave a last will in Codex, so there was no... Talali took the gold mine, even though I want it.
Ooh, I just
so
had some major deja vu.
Even though he wants it.
I do. That's why I'm out here playing this game.
See? I told you Chaochu was unreasonable. I always wanted the greenstones. Father knew it, but he made me train here at the mine.
Very cool. Keep me updated.
What do you mean? Hey, I have an idea. I don't mean an actual tomb, but the spot where he died. He was killed in the feeding ground by the venomous Quetzals.
Venomous pretzels? I love pretzels. I have. Well, I am level 88 at the moment, so I've played it a good bit. I took a hiatus, and then I came back very recently, and now I'm streaming it again. And this is not the first time I streamed it. I've streamed it more so also around with, when I was in Marley Bones, like level 30, and stopped somewhere around Avalon, and now I'm back in Azteca. It's a lot of fun. It's a free-to-play game, but I mean it does have a subscription once you get later on further into the game. But it's free to start, so if you're ever curious about checking it out. Tons of updates. Wizard101. It is on both PC and console. I highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun, and it's also a very chill game. I describe it as, if you like Magic the Gathering, you would probably like Wizard101. The commercials were so much fun. Although, when I was a kid, I was always disappointed that the commercials didn't show what it actually was. I don't know. I expected it to be just like the commercials, and then I'd log on and I'd be like, what the hell? This isn't like the commercials at all. Oh, I love Wizard101, don't get me wrong, and especially nowadays it's nostalgic to me, but it did not look like the commercials in the mid-2000s, is all I'm saying. I loved Pirate 101. I thought Pirate 101 was great, but KI killed it. KI killed Pirate 101 by just, like, refusing to give it any love or updates. Because the thing is, like, I would be so down to play Pirate 101, but it's so hard to justify getting the subscription for Pirate 101 when they just don't update it. They don't give you any reason to get the subscription, because you're just gonna get to the end and then what? You're giving your money just for them to continue updating Wizard, so why would you not do anything but just play Wizard, honestly? And I did really like, my brain completely farted there. I did really like how you could have different builds with Pirate 101. Like, I liked that even, like, you could be different, like, classes, but the companions that you used could completely change up the gameplay for the same class. I thought that was just the coolest thing. I loved the variety of it. And the combat was great. To this day, the combat of Pirate 101 is like something I have never seen before. I have never seen another game do it. Thank you for the follow. I was a witch doctor. But I also did a build with the bears, the bear pack. What was it? I completely forget what it was called, or like the Beastmaster pack or something, where they'd give you the bear companions. I got that, and I collected a bunch of the bears together. And I thought that was super fun. Thank you for the follow, and thank you so much for the Rose Intrepid Games. That is so appreciated. Oh man, I forget if blades will stack if I use the sharpened on it. Whatever. That's fine. Yeah, I'll jump characters. Ooh, that one's so good. My favorite band... I'm gonna say London After Midnight right now, but it really does, like, fluctuate and change. As for Gaming Trilogy, I'm not sure on that one. I don't know, the combat in Pirate 101 was really just so unmatched. Have a lovely night. Thank you for joining. Hanging out for a little bit. I hope to see you again pretty soon. I try to stream as often as I can. Thank you so much for the heart, Introvert Games. I heart the heart, if you will. And thank you for the follow. Thank you, Gage, for the rose. Roses are always appreciated. Hey, for a big enough gift, I might even say that, but...
After the battle, the venomous Quetzals flee into that cave. Perhaps they might have brought their prey inside.
I would. I 100% would. But it's gotta be worth it, you know? If that's gonna be out there on the internet, it's gotta be worth it. I can do it pretty good, too. Ask our lovely mod. Alright, I am putting Gizmo in the shared bank. My tongue is not blue. Alright. Now we're heading over to my level 30 character. I'm currently completing Wisteria on. Let me get Gizmo out. I had my pet on my other character simply for the fact that... Why do I got all these one-day mounts? What am I gonna do with those? Oh, I love the moon. Thank you so much for the rose, Introvert Games. And thank you for the follow. Avenged Sevenfold is super good. I like Avenged Sevenfold. Do not apologize. Where the hell did you get that hat? Where did that hat come from? Alright, trim topiary. What is that hat? Who put that hat on you? Insane. Hopefully you have all your treasure cards still. And gold. You were hacked and they put a hat on you. Oh, I love that, actually. No, this is just a one-person mount. Did we have to defeat the wood goblins? Do you need help? Would you like assistance? This game is called Wizard101. I am playing it on PC, but it is available on console as well. It is just not cross-platform play. You're in group chat. Were you actually hacked? It is not available on mobile, but it is available on Nintendo Switch. I have never heard it being available on mobile. Is it really? You are joking with me. I'm pulling up my phone right now and finding this out. Oh, just remote play. Okay. Okay. Ooh, silver chest. I did not know you could actually play it on mobile. That is crazy. Every day you learn something new. Did they really add World of Warcraft on mobile? There is no way. I won't believe it. I won't believe that one until I see it. That game is too large. Yeah, I see the group chat. I was doing a silver chest. Huh. I'm learning something new. Very cool. Okay. That hat is hilarious. I can't believe you're just wearing that hat, though. It's giving Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles a little bit. I don't hate it. I don't know, but it wasn't that. I think it was like a pointy hat. No, this is not my main. My other character was my main. The character that was in Azteca. Thank you for the rose, Intrepid Games. Super appreciate it. The character in Azteca is level 88. This character is level 30. Thank you so much for the heart, Intrepid Games. I heart the hearts, if you will. Well, if you need help leveling through Azteca, yeah, that was the hat you were wearing. Alright, did you get all of the topiaries? I don't like that one. This one I do not like. There is one down here as well. Take the fist with it though. Delightful. What dog do you have? What is that animal? Tell me, Pandora Thunderpants. Not sure where the other topiary is. Parchment, however. I'll put it in my bio that I don't know where the other topiary is. Times is big tough. Hopefully not for long, though. You can only hope it'll get better, otherwise, you know, just wallow in doom mood or whatever. Which I would prefer not to do if I don't have to, at least.
Amazing work. You have a real knack for this.
What do you sell? Nothing I want. Okay. Ooh, but I can sell things to you. Take these. I don't want them. Alright, go to Strange Portal. Beep beep. Thank you so much for the follow, Pat.
You examine the magic portal. It would be risky to interfere with it without a... You should describe it to groundskeeper Vern. Maybe he's figured out where those plants came from by now.
Just teleport to me. I have a mark next to groundskeeper Vern.
Those plants you collected, if the goblins are coming through a magic... A student from Weirwood came to the tournament. Maybe you can ask her if she knows anything about this magic portal. I'd hate to think she was responsible, but best to check.
And then just do the commons teleport thing. Because that takes you straight to where you need to go anyway. Bigswick Academy. Oh, I just love when they squish, run right in the road. Squish.
What's that? A magic portal? From my world? It can't be! From what you describe, the plant is wild viridian. It grows native to Weirwood. The goblins like to use it as a seasoning, so they plant it wherever they go. If it's here on Wisteria, a goblin portal is dangerous to meddle with, but I know of an incantation. We'll need some ingredients for the incantation, and those can be found. Here's a list of ingredients. Visit.
Beatrice copies a list of ingredients from her spell book and gives it to you.
I mean, she's just standing in here,
Some
so
of
why
these
do we
items
gotta go
seem a
get
little
it? Why can't she
strange.
come with? Oh, I guess she's not standing, she's floating in here. More specifically.
A spindle of enchanted thread, spun from fog and
That
spiderweb.
outfit does not
I
work for
have
you,
that
dude.
right here.
What do you got? Oh, I want to see your hats. Let me see these hats. Terrible. But you can take my things that I don't want anymore. I need those actually, I think. Hello, welcome in. How are you
Crystal?
today? Oh, I like the
dry
cats.
tears
The
of a
cats are kind of cute.
cyclops. Those are on special this week.
Thank you so much for the gift, Tricky Tanner. It is super appreciated. What do we have in here? Housing stuff? Oh, the theater curtain! Well, see, I need to start using the wiki before I just buy stuff for way more expensive on the bazaar. I do like the chair, actually. W donut. Donuts are so delicious. I would really like a donut. Oh, I kind of like the artist easel. I feel like I want the backpack butler, though. Look at him. I'm gonna buy the backpack butler. That's a buy. I tried out the Halloween donuts. Oh yeah? How was that? I am really craving a donut now, actually. A donut sounds so good. A donut and some coffee would slap.
From a sky squid. You're in luck. The shipping from Imperia just came in.
I do like seeing all the things that they have, because actually some of these might be better than what I have equipped. Like, that actually is much better than what I have equipped. Okay. I guess I'm gonna do that one. Yeah. Everyone's fine. Hey, 12 a.m. is a great idea all the time, actually. It is... It's actually not 12 for me, though. So... 10 p.m. coffee, however. TP to meet. Yeah, perfect.
Some adamant metal filings? Sure, I have that laying around. I usually throw it back in the kiln to melt again.
Are any of these better than what I've got? That one actually might be better than what I've got. I also like the cats. I enjoy the cats. Some of these are kind of better than what I have as well. So I'm enjoying going around for the shopkeepers. Let's see where we're at. I don't have anything to put in there. What is up here, though? Anything? Ooh, I can take the painting. Don't mind if I do.
A flask of breath caught from a night gaunt. I'm pretty sure I have one somewhere. You're welcome to it.
Oh, the pet. I don't want it, but cool. Nothing else we can steal from in here, though.
There, that should do it. Bad news. I looked at my spell book and I realized I have the ingredients for the ritual, but I don't have the incantation. They should have a copy of it at the library here in Pigswick Academy. I think the librarian is named Hugo Chatterley. Tell him it's of
Yeah, I am
utmost
still working on my
importance.
pet. It's only adult right now, but I think it gets more of its spells the older it gets. Right now it still has the one, but the one is still pretty useful since it's an AoE, and we haven't gotten our Scarecrow AoE yet. I do not have enough energy to do that. I'm at 2 energy. Oh, I like the design for the cat.
An incantation to dispel a goblin. That's in the restricted. Speak to Headmistress Crisp and return to me with a permit. You know, it occurs to me that rather than chew your ear with a boring this fine set of volumes will inconveniently, these works are spread throughout Wisteria, so you will have to keep your eyes open for them.
We'll just have to look for him. Cantrip crafting station. I wonder what that one's about. Ooh, fishing lure radiance. Wait, these are actually useful. What? What? These are useful. Okay. I see you.
What's this? I send you to help Captain O'Hare. Very well then. I'm getting a clear picture of how Ambrose runs his school. And believe me, take this back to Chatterley and tell him...
Headmistress Crisp.
I understand from your Ravenwood we have a slight problem here in Pigswick's Speak with the merchants affected. Oliver Quickneedle, Ophelia Moonreach, and Geoffrey Spellsmith to find the guilty party.
Let's do that one real quick before we talk to the merchants again. Yeah, she's quite the mistress, if you will.
Are you here about the false gold? Most disturbing that someone from Pigswick would stoop to such larceny. I have done business today with Professor Anku, Kisai Shugenja, Blaze Flamerender, Sergeant Harvey, and Donetta Sunscroll.
What kind of shop logs the names of every single person who shops there? That's a little scary.
You've come about the counterfeit gold coins, yeah? I have done business today with Donetta Sunscroll, Randolph Spellshine, and Eloise Clockwarden. One of them is the guilty one.
Right now, we're solving a mystery for Headmistress Crisp. And she sent us to talk to all of these shopkeepers because somebody is using fake gold to buy things. So the shopkeepers are going to tell us who bought from them, so we can figure out who is using the fake gold.
Headmistress Crisp is sending students at any rate. Today has been a slow day. The only business I've done was with Professor Drawers and Donetta Sunscroll.
So I think that kind of tells us who it is. Donetta Sunscroll has been a reoccurring name. Right? The wizard police. Where's the wizard police? Like, in the grand scheme of things, our characters are basically still children. But hey, forgery's fine. Let's send a 10-year-old to solve it. I mean, to be fair, we're a pretty curvy 10-year-old, but...
Good work. Using the process of elimination. Since we've determined, I'd like to ask you to go speak to her. Donetta Sunscroll should be in the student dormitory. Talk to her, find out what she has to say, and return to tell me.
We're really doing all the dirty work for her. Alright, Donetta Sunscroll, I'm coming to arrest you. You know, you'd think it would be the other way around because Donetta Sunscroll's a pig. Oh, good heavens.
I know why you're here. You found me out, didn't you? I've been feeling guilty about it all day. I'm relieved you caught me. I knew it was a bad idea to spend that fake gold I got from the hobgoblins on Pegasus. I'll pay back everyone I gave the fake gold coins to. You can tell Headmistress Crisp I'll abide by any punishment she chooses.
Aw, now I kind of feel bad for her, actually. She seemed cute. Little pig. Turn her to bacon. No, she seems sweet. Any punishment? No, not like that. Not any punishment. A whole baconator.
So, the culprit suffered from a guilty conscience. So the hobgoblins that have They must be taught a lesson. Go into Pegasus Place and thrash 3. Actually, make it 4.
You know what? I like how her mind works.
They turn into a criminal.
Let go. They're corrupting my students. Go beat them up. Absolutely, Mistress Crisp. Damn, you weren't enjoying the stream before? I'm hurt. Devastated even. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry on stream, and then you're gonna feel bad. It's called a stream because it's going to be a stream of my tears, actually. Yeah, wizard101 draws us all in. How did your friend Zach scare you? Tell us about your friend Zach. Back in my day, when our parents didn't buy us a membership, we farmed the Kraken over and over again. Damn, dude, I'm sorry that happened. I actually found myself farming the Kraken not too long ago. Funny enough. Because the Kraken drops a chair that I wanted in my house. It's the padded chair, yes. It was a lot easier now, though. Yeah, I was really into free realms as a kid. I played Webkins, Free Realms, Club Penguin, Toontown Online. I played all the little kids' games. I played Pirate 101 when it was still experiencing updates as well, actually. I played a little bit of Neopets. I actually really liked Pet Pet Park, which now is a lot of lost media, actually. A lot of what Pet Pet Park was lost media. Because, you know, Neopets had the Pet Pets, and they made a little, almost Webkins-esque online, or like more like Club Penguin, actually. Like Club Penguin-esque game through the Pet Pets. And I actually spent more time on that than I spent on Neopets. But it's crazy now, because it basically became lost media after it shut down. I mean, a lot of games from that era shut down. There was like an MMO boom, and like there was an online game for fucking everything. Even McDonald's and Burger King had an online game, and then all of a sudden they just disappeared. And a lot of them became lost media, actually, a lot of the less popular ones. I do like scary games. I like the aesthetics of them more than anything. I don't play a lot of them myself, but I watch them because I think they're more fun to watch. Mostly because I'm a coward and I don't know how to fight. So if something starts coming at me, I'm going to be like, I'm going to turn around. I do intend on finishing Lost in Vivo at some point, though. I really like it. Does anyone think that the game is too loud on the stream? Do let me know if you feel like it's overpowering at all. Funny enough, I also have a Nintendo Switch Lite. I do remember playing some of the McDonald's games. I also played the Burger King one. And there was a Baby Bottle Pop MMO. Ooh, and I also played Zwinky. Even though Zwinky, I remember, Zwinky was the one that would give you the toolbar that you didn't want. And it, like, installed viruses. But it was fun, it was cute. I liked Zwinky, actually. I think they might have remade that one. I did also play on stream. I did it on Twitch when I was I'm sorry, I can't say that on TikTok. I did that on something else when I was primarily on there. Am I perhaps under the spectrum? Perhaps. Perhaps I am under the spectrum. There's a chance. Yeah, perp app. When I was primarily on there, which I do have one on there as we speak, but now I'm kind of on everything a little more. But I used to play a lot of LSD Dream Emulator as well. If there's an MMO out there, I've probably sampled it. I can say that.
And so the matter comes to a
it was definitely a special interest of
mine. I dare say we make an excellent team, young wizard.
He's so ugly, he's cute. I love him. I actually really like Piggles. RuneScape was one of the few I just never got into. I knew it existed, I tried it, I just never got into it. It didn't keep my interest, really, was the problem. And I think it's because what I loved the most about MMOs, especially when I was younger, I really liked the customization aspect. I was an only child at home. I was, you know, I wasn't the most popular kid in the world, so I had a lot of fun just
excellent. I took
immersing myself in a different world for a while.
Use it.
Hugo Chatterley hands you a strip of parchment paper with the incantation written carefully upon it.
AQ quest. Oh, Adventure Quest? Is that what that is? Adventure Quest? I do remember Adventure Quest.
Wonderful. I hope it wasn't any trouble.
Yeah, I played a little
You're
bit of
the only
Adventure
one
Quest.
who has permission to
I played the original when it was still just a browser game, you know, before they completely got rid of
instructions.
Oh, EverQuest. Yeah, I played EverQuest as well. I played both Adventure Quest when it was still a browser game before they got rid of and completely deleted Flash.
Don't worry, you'll be fine. I hope.
I love EverQuest. I love the original. EverQuest 2 I've also played quite a bit of. But again, EverQuest 1 was something so different and unique and just like it captures the spirit of old role-playing games so well, I felt like. Versus EverQuest 2 felt like a WoW clone to me, and it's like if I want to play something that's exactly like WoW, I'm going to play WoW. You know? I do remember Free Realms. I loved Free Realms. I'm still sad that Free Realms closed down. I was actually in the Free Realms Rewritten revival server for a very long time. And I'm sad because that project is basically dead. It's like dead, gone, buried. And I loved that project. I don't know. I was really hoping for it to go somewhere. And I am in the Discord for open source Free Realms as well. And that's actually going at a really fast pace in its development. It's going pretty far with that, but I don't know if it's going to aim for the same level of playability as Free Realms Rewritten or Sunrise or whatever aimed to do. Because Free Realms was like my favorite when I was a kid. That one, if I could choose to bring back any game, it would be Free Realms, hands down. Definitely Free Realms. And actually, like, the closure of Free Realms when I was much younger is kind of what got me into discovering a little more of EverQuest, because I felt like the one thing I missed and really liked about Free Realms was that it was so unique. It wasn't just combat. It wasn't only combat. It was just, there was customization, there was so many other jobs, there was like mini games for each job, and it felt like almost like if Animal Crossing had a baby with WoW, in a way. And I like that about EverQuest too, and World of Warcraft, and I feel like a lot of people find these games overwhelming, but I actually really liked that there were so many different options. I liked the ability to go from one thing to the other to the next thing very quickly. I liked when it was just more than combat, but there was something to discover, something to actually learn. I don't know. Warframe I did try, and how I find the time to play all this, this is my job, more or less. I do this for a living. I play these games, and I post videos on the internet.
Already for my afternoon snack?
So,
I don't remember placing an order for Wizard.
Nudge, nudge, if anybody wants to send gifts so I can continue doing this, I would appreciate the heck out of that. I have played Warframe. I have tried it out. Thank you so much for the rose, Messenger of Odin. Super appreciate it. Moonspell's blood. I did play Warframe. The only thing is I didn't get super into Warframe. I liked some parts of it, but the combat wasn't all that interesting to me, at least as a new player. Thank you so much for the rose, Messenger of Odin. You're helping keeping me yapping. I wasn't super into the combat. It almost reminded me of the clunkiness of Black Desert Online in a way, and I don't know if that makes sense to anyone else, but it's just like, because they were very different combat systems, but they felt similar. They felt like a same level of clunky for someone who just was not very good at, like, shooter-style games. That, and I wasn't a big fan of the customization. One thing I really love in a game is, like, being able to customize my character. I love customization. I love making my character a little spooky. I like feeling like my character is an extension of myself in a way. That really does mean a lot to me in a game, and that's why I love MMOs. And thank you so much, Band Brian, for the 5 bouquet of roses. I really do appreciate them. I love roses. They're my favorite flower. In fact, I don't know. Warframe was one of the ones I couldn't get too much into. And there's a lot of games, specifically MMO-style games, that I have tried and didn't get super far into. Another one like that was EVE Online. And I felt like EVE Online was just, like, difficult to get into more than anything. EVE Online also just, like, it had this super cool character customization, and then you get into the game, and all you're seeing is your ship, and I'm like, I wanted to see my cool character. Yeah, I couldn't get super into Warframe, though. I don't know, I still don't know how else to better describe the combat, other than just feeling kind of clunky to me. Why did you cast the Elemental Blade on yourself? What use do you have for that, exactly? But yeah. Yeah, you have the Elemental Blade, Fire, Storm, and Ice. This one is level 30, and the Wiz I was playing on earlier was level 88. Has it? It has been a while since I tried Warframe originally. It's been a bit. I like that guy's style, that earring. That's a crazy brand too. Damn, is that how you start a conversation, my guy? I was gonna say I just sat down, but I didn't, but you just got here, like... I don't mind grinds is the thing, like, the other person in the chat, I don't mind grinds, though, at all, but I want there to be variety, and that's what I really got into, like, World of Warcraft and EverQuest about, is the fact that there is so much to the game. You're not just, like, doing one thing over and over and over and over again. You can do that, but then you can turn around and there's more to do if you want to take a break but still play the same game.
You find a small, gleaming gem, shimmering with power. This must be the Soul Stone groundskeeper Vern spoke of. After his unceremonious dismissal, he would create a school of his own, where his Pigswick squandered his inheritance and purchased a where others saw a series of wrecked, vine-choked buildings, Pigswick saw a magnificent school of magical arts.
I actually am curious about that. I am curious, what games would you guys like to see streamed the most? What games interest you? What games are fun to watch someone else play? Knowing that I have a special interest for MMORPGs. I've also previously streamed like other MMOs. I did Plunderstorm for World of Warcraft when that came out.
Soul Stone to power it.
You know.
When you finish the incantation, the magic portal vanishes.
Scary games.
No more goblins will come through it.
I could pull out some Lost in Vivo. One of my favorite games ever is Fear and Hunger. One of my favorite games ever is Fear and Hunger. But how I feel about Fear and Hunger is, like, I love the aesthetics, I love the story. I don't actually know how good or not good I would be at actually playing it through. But I love the aesthetics, I love the lore. Like, I got so just autistically into the lore of Fear and Hunger. I could tell you all about the monsters and, like, even Fear and Hunger 2, Termina. I liked that one too, even. But have I actually done a full playthrough of it myself? No, I have not. And that's how I feel about a lot of horror games. I would absolutely be willing to play them. Oh no. Will I make it? Believe in me, y'all. There you go. Okay. I would be down to play some Fear and Hunger. I love Fear and Hunger. I have never done a full playthrough of it myself. But I would be down to try it because I love the lore, I love the aesthetics of it. I also need to finish Lost in Vivo. I can play that one. I don't know if people consider LSD Dream Emulator really a scary game, but I enjoy that one as well. It can be a little creepy sometimes. It's more interesting. I like honey mustard. It's not my favorite. Not my least favorite. I like it.
By the
I would eat it.
tree, you've done it! You should tell Headmistress Crisp the wonderful news. Be proud of what you've accomplished.
Teleporting to the Commons, basically. Commons button. Pigswick Academy Commons. I love pickles. I am completely not normal about pickles, actually. I would eat pickles every day. Specifically those, like, little snack pickles. Love those.
What's that? You've impressed me. Though your aid in the Pegasus place matter
Pickles are
is
the best
appreciated.
snack. And the fact that they're, like, 0 calories, too.
It is
You can
time
eat
for you
as
to
many
report to
pickles
Mrs.
as you want.
Dowager. The first
and be
round of
fine.
magical
Like,
dueling
and be
is
then.
about to commence.
It's great. Shout out to Pickles.
You must
Don't
accept
forget
my
your pickled
apology
egg.
for
Oh, I
the
love
delays
spicy
with the
food.
tournament. In the meantime, perhaps you can make
Spicy
yourself
food
useful.
is also great
Our
for staying
librarian,
thin.
Hugo Chatterley, is in need
For
of
anybody
assistance.
who's interested in
Please visit the library
nutrition
when you're
or I guess
able,
anti-nutrition
and ask
facts
Mr.
in a way.
Chatterley if he can find some use for
Spicy
you.
food actually burns more calories than non-spicy food because it heats up your body when you eat it. So, yeah. Keeps you thinner, at least a little bit. Speeds up your metabolism. I can say I'm used to spicy food, so I don't have that problem as much. And not to be TMI with you all, actually, absolutely to be TMI with you all, if you get constipated, you can eat as much spicy food as you want and not suffer the consequences. Also, fun fact, your butt has the same capsaicin, I do not know how to say it, but you guys must know what I'm talking about. You were talking about spicy food. Capsaicin? I don't know. You know, same sensors back there that you have up here. So, you know. My fangs are real and not real. They are real in the sense that they are permanent. I drink and eat with them. But they are not real in the sense that I did not grow them myself. They were done by a cosmetic dentist. They are veneers. You can't be a college dropout if you did not go to college. Checkmate. The fangs were normal veneer price, about $3,000. I mean, any cosmetic surgery, you know, body modification is gonna cost a good amount. Honestly. But it was worth it. It was the one thing that I wanted, since I was very young. You know, as I said, I was a little bit of a weird kid, didn't have a lot of friends, as a younger kid. So, like, I would tell people, like, I was half wolf. I would tell people that, 100%. And when I was telling people that, like, I have always wanted permanent fangs, you know, all through childhood, so it was the one thing I saved up for, and I spent a lot of time saving up for. I am a death school. Who would have guessed, right? Thank you so much for the follow. But yeah, I mean, I'm one of those people when if I put my mind to something, I do everything that I can to make it happen.
Why, hello again. I hope you've had a look at the time. Could you be a dear? You can find them all in the student dormitory. Return to me when you've given them their tournament rule. If I might trouble you for a bit more of your time,
like I basically never see people who are other schools. I feel like Death is the most popular.
Their names are Kelsey Dreamslinger,
oh, Fire School in the chat. Okay, never mind.
Diora Skyflower, and Flynn Silvermorn. Return here after
celery, peanut butter, and raisins. Ants on a log, a slap. Did I miss a quest from that teacher? You might have. Let's go find her. I do see Storm. I do see Storm sometimes. I think the people who play Storm are the kind of people that can't stand playing support. So they would rather, I don't think that's the... Celery, peanut butter, and raisins. Ants on a log, dude. Do you have the quest to talk to her, Beatrice? Okay.
The tournament rules? Thank you. Can you help me with something?
I do not play Marble Rivals. I have never tried that one.
I went to look around, but I suspect that one of
I heard it was a shooter type game, and that's one of those types of games I never really got super into.
Most excellent. I was concerned about the lack of formalities. I will now meditate on the coming duel. Muda's smile upon you.
You have my thanks. It is wise for them to enforce rules to this tournament.
I noticed there's a lot of overlap between old school RuneScape people and Wizard people. Is that true? Am I noticing a false connection?
I don't need any stinking rules. I've got this tournament in the bag.
I'm starting to see a pattern. I think there's two types of autistic. I think there's the variety autistic, where it's like me, where I'm like, I've been searching for things like WoW, for things like, EverQuest, for things like, you know, free roams, where it's like, I want to feel overwhelmed by the world at my feet. And I love MMOs that are almost overwhelming. Versus, I think there's like the routine autism, where it's like, I want my game to be the exact same. I want to do the same thing over and over and over, and I want it to be reliably the same. That's comforting.
Before you compete for the Spiral Cup, there is a time-honored... You should go into the tournament. But now it is time for your first magical duel. Off now, and good luck.
Everyone in here is a little on the tism, I see. on the tism spectrum. Person with maxed out wizards. 3. Does anybody else have maxed out wizards on the chat? I love looking cool as hell. That's so important to me in games, honestly. Character customization is so big, or at least having like customization to work up to is really important to me.
The Spiral Cup is missing. How could that be? Maybe Benedict Glendemming knows what has happened.
Right, I almost wonder if I should get blue light glasses with how much I'm looking at the screens.
And I wanted to see how you would react to that.
Okay, guess
this
my
is
WoW
quite
class.
Suspicious. With the Spiral Cup missing, the tournament will be a mockery. You should
Based on
inform Mrs.
everything I
Dowager
just
about
said,
this.
guess my
She
WoW
will know what
class.
to do.
Yeah, I don't actually know if they're worth it or not. No, I am not a warlock. Thank you so much for the follow. I do have a Death Knight character, but that is not my max character. I do have a Death Knight, though. You are right in one way. Not priest. But for the Midnight expansion, yeah, I was playing Death Knight more. Hollowed 80 has maxed out wizards on the chat.
What?
Nope, I am not a mage. The class that I play does have tank, but it is not solely a tanking class.
It must just be a terrible mistake.
Well, you're not allowed to give it away.
If it was taken deliberately,
But yes, I play Death Knight and I play Monk.
Continue without delay. Please report.
So I have a Death Knight and I have a Monk. I'm gonna be honest, man. I don't know if I'm the one to ask for relationship advice, but you know, throw me a tip and I'll do it. Sure, why not? What I like about Monk, and I said based on the other things I said for a reason, what I said about MMOs is I like variety. I like the ability to grind on one thing, and then I get bored, and then I go do something else, and have the ability to go do something else. What I like about Monk is that you can be a healer, a DPS, or a tank. So depending on how I'm kind of feeling, I can do any of them. That's what I like about Monk. That was... I like Death Knight because I like the aesthetic of Death Knight, and when I want to play, DPS or tank, I love Death Knight specifically in PvP. Like, I'm going to go for Death Knight in PvP 10 times out of 10. But for PvE content, I like the variety of Monk. And I actually really enjoy the melee healer playstyle. I think that's a lot of fun. I'm not really a big fan of ranged classes. I just never got into. I like high movement, but I do like kind of the control features of Death Knight.
Return here when the duel has a winner.
Thank you for the follow. I'm going to guess that your main is a warlock. Why are you invisible? What happened here? Okay, alright. Hello, welcome in. How is your night? We are talking about World of Warcraft. What happened with that? What is going on here? It is me again. I do like witchy wizard games. I like being a witchy little wizard casting spells. Shadow wizard money gang, if you will. Thank you so much, Holiday, for the heart. A heart receiving heart. Helping me keep yapping about games. Let's see. The moon ate you. Are you just... The moon looks invisible on my screen. I love Alice Madness Returns, and I love the original, we be casting spells, and I love the original American McGee's Alice. American McGee's Alice was a big, terrifying, was a big part of my childhood growing up. Melee character, you're a rogue. Second guess. I would love to cosplay Alice from Alice Madness Returns, though. That is such a goal of mine one of these days. No. Let's see. Ooh, here's another book here, by the way.
Pigswick staffed his academy with instructors drawn from across the spiral, hired for their willingness to relocate.
Thank you for the tip. I will absolutely give you relationship advice at the end of the stream.
Rather than the dusty, tried and true methods of teaching magic, Pigswick sought new and Pigswick students with lenient entry requirements. Pigswick is the primary school for students lacking obvious magic
Fury Warrior. Oh, that's a good guess, actually. That's a good guess. Okay. Fury Warrior. I mean, I want to say Survival Hunter, but at the same time, like, male just isn't where it's at for transmog usually, I feel. Thank you for the follows. Why at the end? Because they asked for in DMs.
Greetings, O honorable opponent. Though I will defeat you, I hold for you the greatest respect.
Well, survival's melee. All the melee characters. Are you a paladin? Are you? It's just. Are you a paladin? I'm surprised. I honestly, I was not expecting a paladin, but go off. Okay. I was, when I was still playing, I don't currently have an active subscription, but when I was still playing, Midnight, I was playing an Unholy Death Knight. I do like healing. That's what I liked about, Monk in PvP, is I really enjoyed the melee healing. I thought that was a lot of fun in PvE. In PvP, I liked the Death Knight. I liked all the minion summons. I thought that was a treat. Thank you for the follow. I played Monk up from Legion to Midnight, and then Midnight is kind of where I started doing a lot more Death Knight. I had the most fun with Monk in Battle for Azeroth, though. That one was really fun for me. Specifically for PvP. It was fun for raiding. I was a healer for raids. I did a little bit of Mythic Plus, but I was big into the PvP. I loved World PvP in that expansion, honestly. I was Horde. Yes. Always Horde. I did have a Hunter on Alliance at one point, but I just prefer the aesthetics of Horde, to be so honest about it. The Heart of Azeroth, I think it was.
You were the worthiest opponent I have. Master Glendemming awaits word of the outcome of our duel. Could you deliver it to him?
Ooh, you defeated him faster than I did, I see. Did you grab this, over here, by the way? Thank you so much for the gift, Hollowed80. Super appreciated. You got that? And did you also, defeat the Mushu dude? Mushu man? Mushu cow man? Bet.
You are the victor? I am surprised. Young Shugenja is on the matter of the disappearance. Congratulations on your victory. You should tell Mrs.
Benedict hands you a small.
I know what you're talking about, but I don't remember exactly what that was called. The total price, I don't know about buying with crowns. I have a membership, so I do the $10 a month. I am playing Wizard101 on PC, but it is also available on console.
What's this? A pouch? It is vitally important.
I think for Wizard101 it's just a lot more, it makes more sense to just get the membership, the subscription. It is available on Switch, it is just not cross-play. Old enough to drink in the United States of America. This game is actually free for, like, the first world, and then after that it is paywalled.
I heard about your victory, but what's this I hear about the Spiral Cup? And what's in that little pouch? Benedict
I don't think me
has
telling
sent me a
them
piece
is
of
going to
evidence
make
that
them
points
make
to
it
the
all
identity
free.
of the one who made away.
But I like the
any
enthusiasm.
accusations, I would like you to get. It is probably in the small dresser you were assigned. Please do fetch it at once.
Dresser. The dresser that we put the ring in. Yeah, I would if I could, man. Believe me. Outside, what I would like to get into at some point is I want to get into a progression server for EverQuest. I think that would be fun to start with everybody.
I'm in charge of I was providing the students a guided tour of Pigswick. We toured several classrooms, including those, could you help retrace our steps, speaking to each of those professors, and see if you can find where they went to?
I play at Death School, a surprise to nobody. Oh, I love Wizard101. It is so nostalgic for me. I played it as a kid as well. I did not get that far as a kid, but... It's just so fun. It's
I shouldn't
very
even
chill.
be in the brunching club. I was just bored and needed the extra
My
study
highest level
time.
wizard right now is level 88. Ooh, we should get some of these wood goblins. First, a chest. I chose death because I like the aesthetic, honestly. The main driving force was, ooh, I like the aesthetic. I think max level is 180 right now. Your main is Storm. Yeah, my main is Death because I relate the most to the aesthetic. I'm a slave to the aesthetic. Oh, Xbox is a world behind. I did not know that. So I'm guessing that means Switch is as well. You didn't miss too much. Person who tipped for the advice, go ahead and message me, by the way. Gambits I'm still kind of getting used to. I'm still getting used to the spell elements thing. Last time I really played, that was like, it was still coming out, but that wasn't super big yet the way it is now. Okay, big bet. I am excited to do some max level PvP with Death though, but I did notice right off the bat, it has been years since I've done PvP. Yes, I know this world is optional. I like to, when I'm doing a playthrough, I like to get all the side quests. I think it's fun. It excites me. It's like a reward. But I noticed that a lot of the PvP death spells are banned. At least when I was looking in my house PvP on my level 88. But Monster Mash isn't banned, and I think Monster Mash is the best spell. It makes me laugh. I like it. All AoEs are banned. I did not know that. That's new. They've really made some changes to the PvP. Would y'all say good or bad? As someone who has not gone back to PvP, really. Last time I really looked into PvP was probably about... Oh my god, what year is it? Probably like 5 years ago. 5 years ago. Oh my god. I can't believe that much time has passed. That's crazy to think about, but considering that, more toxic. Well, I did see for the first time that, ooh, that's a heavy hit. I did see that they got rid of the robe that was super popular to get from PvP, and they moved that to the crown shop after basically, like, years of people begging. Like, I remember when the main reason to do PvP was to get that robe with the wings. And everybody wanted it. And now I saw that they put that in the crown shop. I was shook. Please don't kill me. I want to live. No, it's on the PC shop, Crown Shop as well, actually. I mean, I think it's cool, but at the same time, the fact that they released it on Crown Shop kind of made it a little less special, honestly. Moonspell! So it's like, it's cool if it's just what you want for a Stitch, but I don't know, I think what made it cool in the first place and made it so desirable in the beginning was not just the way it looked, but also, like, that it was difficult to get. Even though everybody had it, but let me see. Where is it not? No, it's in gear. I'm silly. I don't know. Recreational swimwear. Okay, that's kind of funny. I see. Yep, there it is. And whatever. Same colors. I don't think it has like any stats to it, but they released it aesthetically. 7,000 crowns. I want to open a few packs. Let's see. Are there any packs worth opening? No, that's not the one. This is the one that copies off the PvP robe. It's different than the Archangel's attire. This is the one that's been on the shop since forever. Yeah. That one's the more recent. What's the spider one? What am I looking up? Wands? Let's see the non-usable ones. Some of those are pretty interesting looking. Veggie missile. That's hilarious. Talon of Pestilence, let's see here. That one's pretty cool. It reminds me kind of a fancier version of the Umbra Blade. See, they removed the pack of the mount that I wanted really, really bad. I wanted the, Baba Yaga's house one so bad. Let's see, what do they got here? Oh, I like that you can preview what's in the pack now, though. That's kind of cool. They recently... Barkingham Chronicle pack. What's in that one? Rotting Monstrous Headpiece. Okay. Oh, the puppy! I have an Umbra sword as well. And the puppies are kind of cute. I don't hate that. Ooh, I kind of want to do the Barkingham Chronicle one. I want to get the Jacques Scratches spell. I'm gonna look around and see what else they have here first, but I'll open a couple packs. Oh, this is the one that you get these from. Okay. Ooh, and the Haunted Doll! I actually kind of want the Haunted Doll. I kind of like it. It's spooky, it's cute. It's everything you could want. Let's see, what is the outfits in this? Okay, you have Darkmoor stuff. Vampire Lord Coffin. Hello, actually? This might be the one. Okay. They're okay, I'm not huge on that, actually. This is the Sholomari Scourge Horde pack. I really like the pet in it. Honestly. I do. I have Ship of Fools. Thank you for the follow. I really like the haunted doll, though. I think I want to breed for that pet, but I just, like... The only thing I don't like about pet breeding nowadays, or pet hatching nowadays, is the fact that, like, you can't just, like, go and be like, hey, does anyone have this pet? Can I hatch? It's like, oh, I want powers for that, or an energy elixir. I want you to pay me to breed my pet with you. Like, no? Actually? No? The moons are cute. Those are kind of cute. Honestly, I'm kind of liking a lot of these, like, spookier looking packs. Yeah, I really do like the haunted doll, though. Look at that thing. It's horrifying. I'm kind of stuck between this pack for the doll. But what stats does the doll come with? I'm gonna look it up. What's the doll come with? Like, what is its base most likely to get stats? I'm looking this up on the wiki. This game is wizard101. I am playing on PC. Okay, I think if I wanted the pet, it's better to just breed for it. So I'm gonna open some of the new Barkingham Chronicle pack. I absolutely be hitting the Zaw and playing this. Alright, let's open a pack. Living Mush. Oh, I can't use that. Alright. I would like to at least get one of the new Jacques Spellements. Thank you so much for the heart, RX Terps. Newgate Sink Basin, okay. For one more. Alright, I got one of the Jacques Scratches. And I got some headpieces. Let's see if I can use any of these, actually. I know I can use the ring. I can't use that at all, except for... See, I don't like that if you're spending real money on packs, why is it that you get gear for your character can't use? What is up with that? I want an answer for that one. Like, if you're spending real money on it, you think you'd be able to use what you get. Hello, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Well, yeah, different schools. Playable sound generator instruments. I'm not too sure. Let me see. I think it's gotta be a, He's the opposite. That's funny. I think it's gotta be a housing item. Like, it's a shame. That looks really cool, but I'm not a life wizard. So, like, why are they giving me that? I can at least use the jewelry. That's an upgrade for me. Can't use really. I don't like that they gave me a bunch of stuff I can't use. I don't appreciate that. Newgate Sink Basin. I do like the basin. That's kind of cool. Alright, let me see the spell list. What do I get here? I got 6 of these. 3 of those. 6 of the new. I really want to see what that's about. Hi, I am having a fantastic night. How was your night? Thank you for asking. Thank you. I appreciate the kindness. What did you get in your packs? What did you open? Did you open the same one as I did? Inquiring minds want to know. Oh, no? Fantastic. It was so lovely meeting you. Thank you for hanging out in my live for a little bit. Really appreciated. This car is from the Grapeholm Inn bundle. It comes with a castle and a pet and an outfit, as well as the car. Thank you for the follow. This way. My way. I don't know where you went. Oh. I was right watching you. Thank you so much for the rose, old boy. Really appreciate it. I love roses. It's just your standard MMO. You're doing quests.
Did Mrs. Dowager send you? Fun is over.
And the best part about this game, honestly, to me, entirely voice acted. Whole game, start to finish, fully voice acted. I think that's just so impressive these days, honestly.
I snuck away just to see if Mrs. Dowager noticed we were gone. I'll head back now.
Sounds good. Do you want me to wait on here for you? Are you going to stay on? We'll stay on the stream for a little bit longer. Yeah, I never really played Dark Souls, actually. That's one of the few I haven't really gotten into. Thank you for the follow, really appreciate it. See, my main worry with that game is that I don't like things that are hard for the sake of being hard. Even instant gratification, because I do like a grind, but I don't like feeling stuck. Like, hello, welcome back. It is great to see you. Welcome back. I don't like feeling stuck in what I'm doing. As I've said prior, I really like games that give me multiple things to do, that give me multiple different places. I like feeling like I'm a part of a bigger world. And I think that's what's always interested me and what I've always loved about MMOs, is I like feeling like a part of a world. Definitely. No, definitely not. But
I joined the brunching club to meet interesting people, but all we seem to do is sneak out of study hall.
I would love to go to a brunching club. I don't know if it's just me, but the word brunch just makes me think of delicious food. Like lunch and dinner, they don't hit the same as the word brunch when it comes to thinking of food. I don't know. Maybe that makes no sense to anyone else but me, but brunch just sounds delicious all the time. And I'm never even awake for brunch. I wake up at like 1 in the afternoon lately. Exactly, I'm the same way. Like, but honestly, a mimosa and some crepes, like, sign me up.
You rounded them all up.
Brunch is like breakfast,
back to their studies.
but
would give you a
for
cookie
people
if I
who
had
love
any.
life, I feel. A crepe, even, yes. Alright, let's go to Beatrice Wildwind, actually. Spoopy and Creppy. Guys, be honest with me. Am I spoopy and creppy? How can I foster a more spoopy and creppy environment for you? How can I make this a more terrifying experience for all involved?
My diary! Thank you so much! You didn't read any of it, did you?
Oh, I read it.
You searched the dresser for the Ravenwood ring Mr. Lincoln gave you, but it is
stolen!
missing.
It's stolen! Crepe. See, I don't actually know the proper way to say crepe. Like, but also keep in mind, I'm the same person that pronounced lingerie like lingerie for years. I think I was an adult when I learned it was actually pronounced lingerie, and it's because I've only ever read the word and never actually spoke to anyone about it. And then I was like, oh, it's lingerie. It's not lingerie. Okay. It's just one of those words where it's like, I sounded out and I just assumed it was that forever.
Bravo! I was hoping someone would be assigned to one of my students. I sent Deirdre Nightrose in to fetch a textbook for me, but I'm sure Deirdre has just gotten lost, but help her out if she's run into trouble. You could do me quite a service and round up some. According to my records, these students they are likely in the student dormitory or elsewhere on campus. Find them, get those books back, and return them to the library.
You trying to do this? Get in for here. Get over here. Lock in. It is a mythical game. Yes.
You hear a horrible
Shadow Wizard
growl
Money Gang.
and a faint cry for help.
You know, I'm scared I'm using that and referring to something I know nothing about, because I've only heard that, and I don't know what it actually refers to. Ooh, papers. Hello? Papers. Wait, books.
The Pigswick method of magic instruction, actual magic and spell casting, is discouraged as vulgar. For this reason, Pigswick students are given no well-rested students. Unfortunately, few Pigswick students ever become real wizards, and most enter other trades.
That's hilarious.
Help! I accidentally summoned this rough beast and I can't be rid of it!
That literally is like being a cop. It went through. You are all good. This is Wizard101. I am playing it on PC. What can I say? I'm just fashionable. Bet. Solo leveling. I have not, actually. Well, I'm honored you think so. That means a lot to me. Very cool. I haven't watched a whole lot of anime. I really did like Made in Abyss, however. Hello, welcome in. How is your day going? Or your evening, I suppose. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate the heart, sad panda. You're real as hell for that. Thank you so much. You're awesome. Hearts for you. Thank you. It is so appreciated. Yeah.
Thank you for your help. I would have been trapped here all night if you hadn't come along. Tell Mr. Chatterley I'm all right. The textbook I was sent to find was about the magic of Griselheim. I'm not sure where the Wildclaw dropped it.
I love Wild Claws, honestly. I remember when there was... I wonder if there still is. Blah, blah, blah. That sunbird got away. Look at that dude. When I was younger, there was a ferocious Wildclaw in the shop. It's not there anymore. Look at that imp, though. Look at that little guy. What a funky looking dude. Oh, textbook is right here. I love the vampire going, blue. Absolutely. Thank you so much for joining. It was great to have you here. I will get back to you tonight.
Zounds! A wild claw summoned into the stacks? What was Deirdre thinking?
Alright. Oh, I got an endorsement for friendliness. Beep beep.
My apologies. I had forgotten I had this checked out.
I've been so busy helping Master Glendemming with the tournament, I neglected to return that. Sorry.
This game is wizard101. I'm playing on PC, but is available on console as well.
I don't see what the big deal is. I would have returned that book when I got around to it.
God, I hate Randall. He sucks. Lame pig. I do get asked that a lot, yes, but I don't mind. If it introduces more people to the game, all the better, honestly. It is a great game. It is fully 100% voice acted. I cannot recommend it enough. No. No script.
Great work. I'll make a book hound out of you yet.
I love the library cat. They really should pay me. Thank you so much for the follow. Hear me roar, wizard101. Hey, I love my car. My spooky mobile,
Funny
if
you
you will.
should ask. Eloise Clockwarden came
What does the
through.
moon
It was
tell
the
you?
strangest thing.
Commit
She
murder.
was alone,
Blood.
though she
Blood for the blood
acted like
moon.
she was lecturing someone.
Blood for the blood moon.
Ah, Eloise,
I love the pig
yes.
swaddles.
That girl seems a little strange. She visited my classroom earlier. It was a bit disconcerting. So I tried to ask what she wanted, but I couldn't get a word in edgewise.
I can't believe we still haven't found a single one of those wall vines yet, though. Beep, beep. They just look like plants, I guess.
Yes, Eloise Clockwarden was in here. I thought she was practicing her tour guide skills, so I played along and pretended she had students with her.
They look like wall plants. I mean, they pretty much just look like what they look like on the Wallflowers quest. Yeah, I saw that. That's Theodore Roosevelt driving it. Duh. Why do you think he looks like that?
What? I was alone all along? I must have lost them before we toured the classrooms. Oh no! I have a sinking feeling. We stopped by my house for a moment and continued the tour to meet the professors. Can you go to my house and let them know where I am? I'll stay here and wait for them.
We're just gonna go to this random person's house, or I guess this random piglet's house, and that's like not a problem. We better be able to steal something in there at least. You know, make it worth it. If she's not paying a pretty penny, we're stealing something in there. Little pig, let me in! Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin.
The door is locked.
Let
You
me
knock.
in.
Someone inside shouts that they can't get out, and that goblins took the key.
Well, yeah, that's JFK driving it. Yeah, that's exactly what I was referencing, is green jello. And actually, Green Jello got sued by the Jello company, so they had to change their name to Green Jelly. And also there was Rambo in it. Yeah. I remember. That's exactly what I was referencing. I was on the internet too. Hey, welcome back in. Ah, I'm old too. You're not old, trust. All good in the hood. Oldie, if you will. I'm so old, I live in Oldie Town. Playing Spider-Man? There's a Spider-Man game? My brain wants to say the Lego Spider-Man game, but I feel like that's probably not what you're referring to. In my heart and soul, it's the Lego Spider-Man game, though. I'm a big fan of the Lego Batman game because it was my childhood. I also played the Lego Star Wars game, which is funny because I've never actually watched Star Wars. Full-on Spider-Man games. Amazing. See, the Lego games are just cool because they're Lego games, I feel like. And I love the sound when they would like fall apart and be like... And I cannot mimic that sound, but... If you were there, you were there. Then you know the sound when the Legos fell apart. I loved that sound. You know, that also reminds me, I played this really sketchy Batman game once. You had to download it, and this sketchy ass Batman game had voice chat, but it was really bad voice chat. That's all I remember about it. It was a very niche childhood game. That's all I could remember. It was multiplayer, it was a side-scroller Batman game, And you had to download it. Trust. Side-scroller Batman game. It's probably lost media these days, honestly. Like Pet Park, Rift Pet Park. You know, some of the games I played as a kid did in fact give my home computer viruses. I can put my finger on one of them. Zwinky definitely did. I think the most questionable, like, non-virus giving professional game. Ooh, 18 plus games. Yes, spill the details. Spill the details. But, I remember, like, Conker's Bad Fur Day was definitely a more questionable professional game. But that one was a lot of fun. It was silly, and I enjoyed that. Hello, welcome in. Oh, yeah? Oh gosh, what's up here? Oh wait, it's nice
You
in here, it's
explain the
cozy.
situation to the students. And
Unfortunately, we weren't able to steal anything, though. That's kind of what I was hoping for if we were going in this random person's house. They would never be able to track it back to us. It could have been any of those people. No, it just took you out right after.
Thank you for rescuing my lost little sheep. I hope they don't think this sort of thing happens all the time around here.
Ooh, level up. I got a training point. A little training point. They do, pretty much all of the car type mounts are like 50 plus, versus the, like, animal mounts are 40 plus. But I think they're bringing a new update, we're talking about it, where you'd be able to stitch mount appearances. Teleport to me. I think it's not that new. I think it started with when they released the Road Warriors pack, and they did the,
Is this what you were looking for?
the fire motorcycle mount. That one was plus 50, and then I think they were like, oh wait, we can really profit off this, and then they released the like Marleybone car mount that was plus 50, and then after that came like the creepy clown car, so on and so forth, and then it just became standard that like motor mounts were plus 50.
Return to me when you have
Thank you for the follow. Yeah, pretty much all the car mounts are now. I know that the mounts with stats are almost always plus 40, but
Headmistress
the car mounts, I think the best mounts are the multi-person car mounts. Like the creepy clown car mount is a plus 4-person mount.
I have drawn lots to see who you will... Speak to her once you get inside the Hall of the Harpy, and begin when you are both ready. The winner must report back to me.
Hall of the Harpy, here we go.
Are you ready to begin? I haven't come all the way from Weirwood to lose this match. So don't expect any mercy.
Don't expect any mercy. Beatrice is about to get beat, Tris. Aha. Sorry. Beat the rice. Beat the wrists. Oh, the mech mount? Oh, I know which one you're talking about. That one's fun. Super cool. I'm at about level 30. I'm at level 31 on this character right now. My other character is at level 88 right now. Getting through Azteca. I am so excited for the newest world, the Vampire World Group Home. So excited for that one. I cannot wait to get there. The grind is real, but we'll get there. So I'm making it my little mission. And I can't wait to get all the housing decorations from there too. That's gonna be so much fun. Azteca is a grind. Oh, welcome back. The makeup is a little too much, person. I remember you. It was too much last time. Well, guess what? Just for you, I'm gonna make it even more much. Yeah, right? This was Wisteria. It's a side world. It's like an optional side quest world, but for this character, I am, for most of my characters actually, when I'm leveling, I am determined to do all of the side quests, get the full story of the world. I think it's the most worth it thing to do. Azteca so far is a lot, though. Like, it seems like it's a boss battle every round. But it's not too hard so far, but I've heard that it gets hard.
I'm sure Master Glendemming
This
will
world
want
is
to hear the
Wisteria.
outcome of the duel. Can you tell him?
It's a side quest, yeah. World. Oh, shut up! Beavis? Oh, Olympus is fun. Definitely recommend trying to get the Sky Iron Hosta if you're at
You
Olympus
won.
level.
Congratulations. Though this does not clear you from suspicion. Report back to Headmistress Crisp in her office. I'm sure she has more questions for you.
If I remember correctly, that's the best, like, wand you can get when you start Olympus. And it's... I remember it lasted me a long while, actually. I used the Sky Iron Hosta on my other character for a while. All the way up until I was able to use the Road Fury set bonus. Heck yeah, dude. Glad to hear it. What class are you currently playing?
With the air of victory about. If you wish to prove
Or
your
school,
innocence, you'll need go to the tournament hall and inspect the area where the spiral. Inspect the area. See if you can find anything that proves you aren't the culprit. Return to me with your findings.
Beep beep. Beep. Did you turn that quest in, or get the quest from Belladonna in there? In the graveyard. I'm excited. In here. Very cool. Storm is definitely fun, I've heard. Storm is one of the only ones that I haven't actually played through myself. I've done balance. I got my balance to level 50. I've done myth. I didn't go very far with myth though. It just wasn't the most entertaining playstyle to me. I know it was like very minion based for a while. I don't know if it remains that way in max level, because I do notice that max level Oh, aesthetically, I'm so excited. But I know that max level, a big problem with Wizard is that you kind of lose a lot of class identity later on, and I don't know if they've fixed that with more recent updates or not. But I am so excited for like the super spooky gothic worlds. That's what I love Darkmoor. I know everyone's like, oh no, Darkmoor. Oh no, like, super grindy, but I love Darkmoor. I am obsessed with Darkmoor. See, I've heard a little bit about spell weaving,
You find
teleport,
a few
by the way.
tiny leaves, pieces
But
of
I
bark,
don't know
and some
too much
strands
about it
of
yet.
vine.
But I've heard
They
the
don't
best
look like
one
they
to
belong here.
weave into if your death was it Storm, I think? Okay, so if you're Storm, go for Death. If you're Death, go for Storm. How do you even chat in a group? I don't... Get in here. Hello? Oh, okay. Welcome. I love the moon pet so much. Did you get that? The little spiral cut thing? Blurb. Okay. I haven't done Darkmoor myself, but I've definitely seen people do it. I haven't gotten there yet, but to be fair, I am very excited for it. I love the aesthetic. I've watched like all the cutscenes. I've looked into the story of it. Oh, I am so excited for it. I don't care how grindy it is. I love the aesthetic and the story. The story,
Tracked in
though,
by the thief.
I actually love it. I love the continuation of Arc 1. I think it's so cool.
The clues you found might help us determine.
I do my
the guilty
research.
party.
When I have a
Perhaps
special
someone
interest,
tracked
I
in
do my
those bits of
research.
leaf and bark. Groundskeeper Vern knows all there is to know about the. Maybe he can help you.
She
Take
just
those
like
scraps
that.
of plant to Groundskeeper Vern on Pegasus Place and tell me what you learn.
That mount is from the Graveholm Inn bundle. It comes with a castle as well as a mount and an outfit, a wand, and a pet. And the pet's actually pretty good, actually. It is a faint pet. I have played V Rising. I love V Rising. Big fan. No V Rising on console yet? Ooh, what kind of mods do you recommend for V Rising? I have never played it with mods.
That plant isn't anything native to Wisteria. Ask Professor Drawers outside the Earth classroom. He'll know.
Okay. If you could recommend top 5 mods to someone who's new to V Rising mods, like best quality of life improvement mods, which ones would you recommend? Thank you so much for the hearts. Really appreciate it, Hello80. Hearts for you.
Very interesting. It looks like the mysterious new pity the street is closed off to all students. The spiral cup will never be recovered, and I suggest returning to Headmistress Crisp and telling her that this investigation is at a dead end.
Yeah, there's something wrong with that dude. There's something about him.
No one was able to identify the mysterious pieces of... All of us at Pigswick Academy must maintain to the tournament hall with you then, where you must return here when you have completed your duel to continue our investigation into the Spiral Cup's disappearance.
That is so freaking cool. That sounds like such an awesome tattoo. I have a tattoo of a vampire Ankh on my hip.
I'm afraid your duel is delayed. You must face Naria Doonstrider in the Hall of the Spectre, but she is no... Can you go to the student dormitory and see if she is still there? Warn her that if she does not show, the duel is forfeit.
Computer, confirm. I do have membership. It's really just $10 a month, which, you know, it may sound like a lot in theory. But when you compare it to the fact that most MMOs are on the same subscription model as WoW, where you're paying $15 a month and buying a expansion pack every year as they come out, you feel a little better about the $10. Did you get the quest from in there? The talk to Nalia? Yes, much cheaper than WoW. Did you get the quest from the horseman? The horseman? Oh, in here. Bet. I have not played Adventure Quest 3D. I played Adventure Quest a very, little bit when it was still on web browser. When it was, when Flash Player was still alive and around. Yeah, they are a bit greedy in the store. I will give them that, but on the bright side, it is playable without needing the store. I do appreciate that you don't, require it to move forward.
I'm ruined. My wand. I lost it somewhere and I can't compete without it. I know we're competitors, but can you help me? I was with Randolph Spellshine when I lost it. My world of Mirage has few plants, and I wanted to see Tanglewood Way. Randolph agreed to help me sneak in to see the street, but it was full of strange and scary tree people. I had to flee. Maybe Randolph Spellshine knows where my lost wand might be. Could you speak to him and see if he saw where I lost it?
Really?
That one
Nalia
actress,
has lost her wand? It's a miracle she knows it at all. What kind of wizard loses their wand? Sure, she dropped it in Tanglewood Way when she fled in fear. I suppose I could have said something, but why would I? If she can't keep track of her wand, and it harms her in the tournament, go and tell Nalia her wand is still there in Tanglewood Way, if she's brave enough to go get it on her own.
It's on Tanglewood Way? Oh no. When Randolph Spellshine and I went in... Could you go and see if Lieutenant Roger will let you into Tanglewood Way so you can find and return my missing wand?
Does she not just have a sword in her hand? Honestly, why do you need magic when you have a sword? Just cut them with the sword. And why is the sword not also a wand? I mean, this is also a wand, and whatever that is also a wand. So why can't it also be a wand? I'm just saying. I mean, you never know. With that Randolph spell shine around here, I would be ready to fight at all times too. I don't trust that guy.
Hold it right there. No one else will enter this street. If you're looking for a missing wand, you might ask Sergeant Harvey over there. He may have seen it, but...
Sorry, I haven't seen any wand. If you want to go into Tanglewood Way and find that lost wand, there's a small crack
Sergeant
in the
Harvey's
wall.
a real one.
You can wriggle right through.
I hate those guys. I hate their design. I hate everything about it.
This looks like it might belong to... Looking around, you notice a lot of greenery that looks suspiciously
I do not like the
plants
green
you found
men.
in the tournament hall.
Yes, I literally, like... Honestly, though, the house, the Graveholm Inn bundle house, makes the pack alone worth it. But I love the mount as well. The mount is so cool. Like, his little head, like, googly eyes. When you're idle.
You found it. Good work, that. I'm sure Nalia Doomstrider will want to see it back soon.
Honestly, I think my favorite house castle in the entire game is the, Darkmoor Manor castle, just because it has so many little features.
My wand!
But this one
I've
is
been
like almost a
beside
light
myself
version of
with
that,
lead.
and I
Thank
love
you
that it has
so
like a little
much.
gravestone that gives you gifts every day.
Now
So much
that I've
fun.
got my wand, I'm ready to do. I'll see you in the tournament hall in the Hall of the Spectre.
Ooh, there's a quest over here. Did you grab this quest from him?
Greetings again, Honorable Wizard of Ravenwood. I have been told that a part of this... Would you like to learn about Mushu floral arrangement? You must first collect 3 flowers of exceeding beauty. I am told that the most wondrous are found on
Alright,
Tanglewood Way.
do you want to go to your grave? And I will follow you since I have the castle on the other character. Ooh, I have the Death House. I love the Death House. And showing off this little house is going to be our last little venture of this stream before I end it. But I will give a tour of the Graveholm Inn house. Oh, creeper looking through the window, I see. Look at his face. Little fishing pond. Let's see if I can catch the house exclusive fish real quick. Can I get it? Oh my god, get away from here, pet. It's just staring at me, menacingly. Dang. Brutal. Let's see. I'll try 2 more times before we continue on with this little tour. Well, that's not the house fish. Garfish. That's not what I wanted. This is wizard101. I am playing on PC. Thank you so much. Welcome in. How are you guys doing tonight? Ooh, a chest. Alright, I give up trying to find the house exclusive fish. We got a lot to see here. There's a room here. A room here. And this little, like, gargoyle fountain. Which is an homage to the gargoyle wand that you get with the bundle. And then we have this little mausoleum here and a graveyard, and this just like comes with it. And that's actually, this Abby Normal right here is why I decided to go with training up my brainy assistant pet, because it has the brain for Abby N. And I love the matching kind of thing. So fun. I was like, you know what? Plus, also, the AoE early on really helps Death, especially since they nerfed Death Knight. Or Deer Knight, or whatever. Deer Knight. Since they nerfed Deer Knight, there is inside. From this grave, you get gifts. But just wait, there's more. Billy Mays here. So, in the mausoleum is a little, you know, PvP arena. And then if you go through here in the mausoleum, it sends you into the main house through a fireplace. And you can go back and forth from the main house into the fireplace to get back to the mausoleum. Big rooms here. Little, like, entry desk. And this is the inside of the house. There's also a back door. Over here is the back door. It's $39 USD. It is a GameStop exclusive. And then there's this up here. It is a 3-story castle about multiple rooms that connect. I do play World of Warcraft. I love World of Warcraft. Oh, the little... the love shack in here, if you will. Thank you for the follow, really appreciate it. And it all connects. And it's basically the same here. Oh, I love the chandeliers. It's basically the same here. You can wallpaper and floor each room here. And then over back here, there's a bedroom. And this bed is just like part of the castle, comes in with it. And that is the entire Graveholm Inn house. Oh wait, no, wait, little treat, little treat. Balcony. Overlook everything. Balcony. I love the balcony. I adore the balcony. And then I think I have it in my bank. I'm not 1,000,000% if it's in my shared bank or in my other character's bank. So I'm gonna look real fast, see if I can show that to you all. The gear that comes with the bundle. And perhaps the pet. The pet's actually a pretty good pet. Its card, the default card, is a faint card. Let's see here. Here's the pet that it comes with. It's a little blobby. It farts, actually. That's how it farts. And it has a faint card. And I'm afraid... yeah, the gear is on my other character. Oh yeah, the Playhouse was so much fun. I think the Playhouse is still bigger than this one, actually. Or no, the Magical Fantasy Castle was bigger than this. That one was also the It House for a while. But that said, guys, I'm going to do a 10-second countdown before I end the stream. It's getting pretty late here. I want to thank everybody for coming and joining and people coming and chatting. I really do appreciate the heck out of that. If you're not following, remember to follow, lest you may never see me again. And I try to stream pretty often. Gifts are greatly appreciated, keeps me doing what I'm doing here. Kind of my job right now. So, I'll do a 10-second countdown before I end the stream. 10, 9, 8, thank you for the follow. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you all so much for joining. I really appreciate it. I had an amazing time.